Hello everybody, my name is Tanya Hogan, and today I'm going to be taking an in-depth look at the management theories put forth by Mary Parker Follett. Mary Parker Follett was a social worker, human rights advocate, and prominent thinker in management and business organization of the early 1900s. Mary Parker Follett believed that human rights were equally as important in the workplace as the mechanics of any job. She believed that organizations should be structured in collaborative communities rather than in hierarchies where top-level executives just handed down orders. She believed those hierarchies were dangerous and detrimental to the intelligence and happiness of the employee. Instead, these collaborative communities acknowledged and respected the intelligence of the employee, which allowed for not only a betterment of individual lives, but a betterment of the business as a whole. A manager, according to Mary Parker Follett, should practice participative leadership. Participative leadership allows for management and employees to work together to make decisions, which allows employees a sense of ownership over the work that they do. This participative leadership is very similar to the inverted pyramid of hierarchy, where again, instead of top executives just handing down orders, the executives actually support their management team, who then in turn support their employees. And this moves the business forward as a whole. This, according to Mary Parker Follett, is the difference between power over and power with. Power over is a coercive, authoritative use of power, which is dictatorship, and it does not allow for collaboration, and it does not respect the intelligence of the employee. Power with, on the other hand, is a coactive use of power, a more democratic leadership, where management and employee can work together to solve problems and make decisions. In her book, Freedom and Coordination, Mary Parker Follett illustrates the elements of participative leadership that make for business success. Follett says that any leader must acknowledge the importance of her followers. The follower can point out problems to their management. The follower knows what their workplace needs on an everyday basis. If there is an active participation by the followers, where they are communicating openly and being heard by their management, the management knows what to do to best serve their employees to make for a better workplace. This facilitates trust between the employee and the manager. If the employee feels that they can trust their manager to be accountable and to perform the things they say they will perform, that will in turn incentivize the employee to be trustworthy and to be accountable to do their own work. Participative leadership also depends on growth. Leaders do not teach followers how to do a job. They do not teach them how to solve problem A, problem B, or problem C. Instead, a good leader teaches their followers how to lead. If a follower is put in a position where they can control and make decisions regarding a specific situation, their strengths are allowed to grow, their power is allowed to flourish. This creates a sense of ownership around their work that they do. It makes them feel more invested in the things they do. A good leader will not fear that. They will not be intimidated by the fact that their employees are gaining power, but rather they will use that, and they will use the power and skills of every other employee, and they will use all of those to move the organization forward as a whole. This creates a sense of attainability around leadership roles. If a follower is put in a position where they have even just a little bit of power and a little bit of leadership, they can see themselves becoming more prominent in a management position. This reduces workers' apathy and overall increases workplace happiness. It gives them a reason to come to work in the morning. Mary Parker Follett was very forward-thinking in her theory of participative leadership. Today, participative leadership is implemented in many successful corporations, such as Walt Disney and Microsoft. These companies, who thrive on innovation, encourage and allow for their employees to input their ideas, to help solve problems, to communicate with different levels of management in order to drive business. Bill Gates, for example, who was the CEO of Microsoft, encouraged his employees to embrace their strengths. He knew that every single employee, from the top executives to the bottom level technicians, all had great ideas for what could best drive business. He encouraged them to be active participants in decision makings. He also created a communication platform on which this could happen. This communication platform allowed for communication between all levels, not just top execs with top execs and technicians with technicians. Everybody could communicate with each other to problem solve, brainstorm, and make decisions. This transparency and ease of access also creates a sense of ownership around the work that employees do, which again creates employees who are invested in their work. There are many theories as to how management should be handled. Mary Parker Follett realized the importance of the employee. She recognized that the humans are what makes the business, and that humans who are happy and invested in their work help to make business more successful. If you don't have humans who are happy and invested in their work, doing business will be quite difficult. An environment that embraces participative leadership acknowledges the importance of the humans. It acknowledges that respecting humans, respecting intelligence, and respecting the workers is the best way to maximize business. Again, my name is Tanya Hogan, and this has been a talk about participative leadership as put forth by Mary Parker Follett. Thank you for watching.